Hello students, I am Poulami ma'am and welcome to Concept to Remember series of Ogrody.
In this video, we are going to discuss about the kingdom Monera. Before going into the topic, let us discuss what are the important points that you should remember to write about general characteristics of living organisms, which will also help you in your examination. For one, you should write about the habitat of the living organism. Habitat means where does it live, whether it lives on land, water or inside another organism. Number 2, cell structure, whether it is prokaryotic or eukaryotic. Prokaryotic means it does not have a true membrane-bound nucleus, whereas in eukaryotic cells, a true membrane-bound nucleus is present. Number 3, body structure, whether the organism is unicellular, that is made up of one cell, or whether the organism is multicellular, that is made up of many cells. Whether the organism has a simple or a complex body structure. Number 4, what type of nutrition does it follow? Whether it is an autotrophic organism, that is, it makes its own food, or whether it is a heterotrophic organism, that is, it depends upon other organisms for its food. Number 5, mode of reproduction, whether it shows asexual or sexual mode of reproduction. Number 6, whether the organism show any exclusive characteristics, that is, whether the organism shows any unique character that is present only in that organism. Now, let us discuss about the kingdom Monera, which includes bacteria and archaebacteria. Number 1, they are ubiquitous in nature. That is, they are found everywhere in air, water, soil, even inside our body. Number 2, they are unicellular prokaryotic microscopic organism. That means they are made up of one cell and they do not have a definite nucleus in their cell and can only be seen under a microscope. They do not have a membrane-bound nucleus in the cell. Their DNA lies in the nucleoid region of the cytoplasm. And they do not have any specialized cell organelles in their cell. Number 3, mode of nutrition. They show different modes of nutrition from autotrophic to saprophytic. There are 2 types of autotrophic nutrition in monerans. Number 1, photoautotrophic nutrition, where they utilize sunlight to produce energy. Example, cyanobacteria. Number 2, chemoautotrophic nutrition, where they produce energy from inorganic molecules like sulfur. Example, sulfolobus bacteria. In parasitic mode of nutrition, the monerans infect other animals and obtain nutrition from the host animal, which causes diseases in the host animal. Example, Streptococcus pneumoniae, which cause pneumonia, and Clostridium tetani, which cause tetanus. In saprophytic mode of nutrition, the monerans obtain their food from dead and decaying organisms and plays an essential role of decomposers in the ecosystem. Example of saprophytic bacteria is Pseudomonas. Reproduction. Monerans mostly exhibit asexual mode of reproduction, but sexual mode of reproduction can also be seen. asexual mode of reproduction, genetic transfer between individual organisms do not take place. In asexual reproduction, monerans exhibit binary fission, where a single mother cell divides in two daughter cells. In sexual reproduction, genetic transfer from one individual cell to another takes place by the following processes. Conjugation. In this process, one of the individual bacteria is called donor cell, which has a special structure called pilus. Through it transfers genetic material to the recipient bacteria. Transformation. In this case, bacteria itself takes up the genetic material from its external environment. Transduction. In this process, the genetic material from one bacteria is transferred to another bacteria through a bacteriophage, which is a virus infecting bacteria. Number 5. Exclusive characteristics. Some monerans can fix atmospheric nitrogen. That is, they can convert the nitrogen in the atmosphere to nitrate and nitrite salt in the soil, which can be utilized by the plant, thus increasing the soil fertility. Example, Rhizobium and Azotobacter. Let's once again recapitulate the general characteristics of monerans. Number 1, they are ubiquitous in nature. Number 2, they are prokaryotic unicellular microscopic organisms. Number 3, they show autotrophic to saprophytic mode of nutrition. Number 4, they mostly show asexual reproduction by binary fission, but sexual reproduction like conjugation, transduction and transformation may also be present. Number 5, they can fix atmospheric nitrogen. Examples, bacteria and archaebacteria. This is how you should write about general characteristics of living organisms in your examination. In our next video, we are going to discuss about the general characteristics of kingdom Protista. Till then, happy self-study and please subscribe to our channel for such videos.